not going to wait. We're going straight into this, and we are going to see Plastic and Warriors go off at it here. This is Masters Mixed. My name is Sozer. I'm here with my friend Delta.
Yo, looking forward to a good match here. You know, I mean, Plastic eliminated Warriors down to the losers bracket, who fought back up for this opportunity at the grand finals. So, you know, best of luck to them. Hope that they're able to pull it out. We're following Smegatron at the moment. It looks like, yeah, all 8 players are alive. They're just kind of posturing for position at the moment and waiting for one team to step on the hill. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like Warriors set up exactly to counter that. And yeah, they're absolutely have taken control of the map, the hill, and taking out Hamstar here. The spoiler in the back should allow them to get a bit more time on board.
Megatron putting some great cover, sitting in attic, while that hill's down bottom mid. That provides him the great avenue of covering anyone who comes out of the whirlpool, like demonstrated here with these shots he's putting on. Also, top of C, he's going to make that rotate and try to get view down this site, and he is going to be able to put some shots on Hamstar, also with shots on Smegatron. As right now, look at this, no deaths yet. Smegatron coming out, perfect.
Oh, Robsy goes down here. Hamstar wrapping the corner. Meow, you doing? Coming up for the backstab and gets it. Time ticking away for Plastic here, but it does still seem like Warriors should be able to pull this one back here, unless anything crazy happens.
You do have 1 point on the board right now for Warriors stepping up. We're going to see Meow you doing. Switch over and take a look and see what's going on here. 4 kills and 1 death. Now doing a great job of maintaining control of these equipment inventory, keeping that active overshield in their pocket. Stepping up. The 2 down right now for Warriors, and still able to get some points. The points are still being made.
Don't get too greedy.
Go!
Could we have seen the ninja there?
Nice. What patience, what discipline, and what execution.
Absolutely. And, you know, a lot of people would have shot there. I would have shot there. But, my God, absolutely, the patience really paid off for him there. Unfortunately, his team were kind of caught, it looks like, in the team fight that was happening outside of that. So, while he was able to make a great play there, it was more about stemming the bleeding rather than growing the advantage.
The Robsy. Right out here outside the pump. Gonna put some shots on to provide his teammates some cover as their shields recharge. The Robsy now occupying this hill. He's going to throw some nades across the map, try to make sure that the enemy's going to exit that lane. They want to do it right there on that plasma grenade. Hamstar gets spotted by Robsy. Robsy gets a grenade on him. Hamstar now making the jump up back here behind the box. Going to make the move onto Onebert. Onebert is going to take him down.
Newbert.
Newbert. Newbert. Oh, Newbert. One.
Newbert.
That does not flow as well as Newbert.
What are you doing all together? 2 now on the board for his team Warriors. And, yeah, just, really putting a lot of pressure here on Team Plastic off the rip. Now, back in, I believe it was about week 4, week 5, when these 2 teams met, it was 3-2. Warriors did go out to an early lead and were reverse swept. So they'll be looking to have a fast start again here against Plastic. As the 2 best teams in that division all season are now fighting in the finals.
2 points on the board, and you know that Plastic right now really wants to be able to come back, and they're trying to do exactly that, half of their way toward their first point here. But the hill is currently under control by Warriors. I put a little A in there because they currently are exactly that, coming out with the top spot right now in this entire game. You know, 2 points under their belt. They have control. They have the guns that they need. Look, he even has a grappling hook. He is ready to use both of these tools to his advantage. See how Robsy can come through for his team.
Absolutely. Robsy here just with the blue gun just putting down as much hurt as he can. This is the last chance saloon here for Plastic on this hill. And it looks like they've gotten the first entry, but they still have Meow here skulking around, who will be collapsed upon. Help did arrive, but unfortunately Smegatron just ran right past it as, yeah, they were able to get the touch. Oh, but there is a problem. We have an invader, a pitch. Let's go. So they're going to be fighting over the first hill as though it were the last, really. And Worriers already on it, although I believe they may elect to allow the team to capture 3 times and then go about. Oh no, are they fighting? Okay, looks like they might be fighting for this one.
Yeah, 3 down on the side of Plastic, and it's already looking like they're off to a great start. Worriers wanting to come through for the early points. Bottom mid hill is already under control. And look, Smegatron's right doing what he did before, which is control upper attic. When that first hill, all he's doing is sitting up here and making sure he watches across. Ooh, getting some shots on there from Hamstar. Hamstar in a fight with Newbert.
He's the only one left.
Newbert goes down.
4 dead.
I think that's a great way to pave the road here smooth on in this first game.
And this is it.
It is. Concluded.
Oh my god, excellent play there from Worriers. Where else are you going to see Gray's face ventriloquizing me on a stream?
That was
right?
pretty good.
I mean, come on.
That was pretty good. I like that.
All right, so we're off to a good start here now. Both teams just poking around, seeing what's going on, and yeah, it looks like was it? Pardon, I can't quite make it. It was a Vanquished. Yeah, he was able to get the QT there, but goes down for it as a result.
Stepping up to the plate here early on, we're going to see Dysphoria AH. They're 4 points down. You know, Worriers already has 4 total points, but not really. It's not going to cause any sort of disruption for them because they're going to come right back and be able to get some points on the board. Vanquish with 1 kill now under the belt, getting that first blood for his team. We're stepping it up here, up by 4 still yet. Worriers early lead here in this Slayer game at Aquarius.
Absolutely. Like a 5-kill lead is quite a great opening here on the side of Worriers. Now we do know Plastic are capable of clutching up, but Worriers really want to work with an advantage here and really want to kind of snowball as much as they can. Keep the pressure on Plastic, who are the favorites coming in here. Let's not forget, they've already beaten this team in these playoffs, so you know, I would hope to see a great display here from Worriers coming in now, just 2 ahead.
They're making a comeback. You know, when you start off 4 down, and then within, you know, the first 10 points, you're already with two away. Make that 3-way. Meow, you doing? Coming through with a kill and then taking a fall subsequently. Vanquish right now with 3 kills, tying the lead with Hamstar on his team when it comes to the Slays for his effort to try to win this match. We're already just 2 minutes here in, and we see another QT on spawn. Vanquish sees him out at Blue Fridge, makes the rotate to turn around with his team. Able to seemingly get away. So that QT's up.
Yeah.
Maybe an asset that these teams can grab.
I think, we're seeing here a 2-2 split versus a 3-1 split, and be interested to see how this goes out. It looks like they're trading out at the moment. But, yeah, they're able to keep that 4 points ahead. Our Worriers, I believe they came out on top of those exchanges. So, yeah, I mean, they've currently got 2 players they're stuck in Gen, who've just pushed out into, kind of almost desperate into the base to try and get themselves some space. Hamstar is able to get away, but his friend died. And, I mean, we're just seeing here just absolutely great trading, and that's what you want to see if you're Worriers. You want to see trades, because you're 4 kills ahead. You're a team wipe ahead, so...
Yeah,
netting, keep doing what you're doing.
Netting even, you know, keeps them 4 ahead. You know, The underdog team, Plastic, really has to net positive, and so far they have. Down now, minimizing that lead to 3, make that 4 again. Yeah, you doing? Always seems to be there when needed most. Stepping up to the plates, Megatron getting a trade, still 4 up. And they're doing a great job of maintaining that. Robsy's perspective here as he's coming to the closure of this QT and uses it when needed. Goes for the rotate, but 2 found there in utility as Hamstar and Dysphoria able to get that kill and minimize that margin down to just 1 point now, Delta.
Yeah, things are getting a bit squeaky here now. Newbert is caught out in Fridge, and he desperately needs the help of his teammates, because yeah, he was easy pickings there. Now Meow You doing same thing, absolutely separated, and Plastic are doing a great job of isolating this. They're not really giving them the opportunity to like kind of come together again. But saying that, 23-21 still after a situation like that, I think things could have gotten very out of hand. And wait, sorry, 25-21. My apologies. Yeah, sorry. Plastic really kind of pulling away now.
27-22. They've done a really good job of flipping this in just the last few moments. They went from 4 down to 4 up. An 8-point margin, maybe providing themselves a demonstration of their own capabilities, as Plastic is really wanting to come through and get this win and tie this series back out 1-1, but they're going to need this victory in order to come to that conclusion.
Yeah, like this could be a very big game for either team here, showing what they are about. Because I mean, Worriers, yes, this is a revenge game for them. They've lost twice against Plastic this season, and they want to kind of show that 3rd time's the charm. You know, we're here because we deserve it, and like, you know, definitely put up a great display in that first game. So let's see if they can replicate it here. 3 down, and the QT is in the hands of Robsy again. So let's see how he's able to use this. He's gonna find himself a fight here in Fridge, and he's able to get away nicely. Now, as soon as he gets that shield back, he might want to pop back in. But he instead is a bit more measured. Has a bit of a fight there on Fridge, wins it, and yeah, wow, great living by transporting there, or translocating, and yeah, can't wait. They're doing a good job tightening things back up. 2 kills left between them, so yeah, and the QT again immediately gets a really nice placement there on blue cord. So it looks like he can really kind of get himself out of dodge here, out of any firing line, but unfortunately collapsed upon by an unseen player and unable to get out in time.
31-29. Folks, this is championship. We are in game 2 here between Plastic and Worriers. Worriers won game 1, but Plastic wants this game 2, and they are working toward that. 32-30. Layered Aquarius proceeding. Look at Hamstar. Such a beautiful number by his name, 11. Top in the lobby. Vanquished with the out BR of Smegatron. Great moves here. Trying to ensure that he stays alive, his team.
Yeah, and I mean, 3 kills in it. I mean, yeah, Hamstar and Vanquish really kind of stepping up there on Team Plastic, showing that they're the main slayers, whereas on Worriers, it's all pretty even across the board there. You know, I mean, Robsy's +2, and he is currently the highest scoring out of all of them. I think he's the only one positive at the moment, but I think that could change very quickly with this team fight here. Isolating Hamstar, he's able to use those dinos to get himself some time, and it looks like his team are now occupying those court players. So yeah, you're doing with a lot of responsibility here to take him out before he gets away, but unfortunately he's able to get out, but Newbert picks him off as he goes to mushrooms.
36-24. They're keeping the lead. At least they're trying to. No, we're still seeing Worriers put a lot of good effort in, getting good shots on, doing damage together. Trying to just look here, see a trade down underneath. Rubber Ducky X41.
Oh, that's no trade, baby.
No, it wasn't. He goes down.
37.
Died out.
Wow, that was a great win there for Newbert. It brings us now level. And yeah, this is a very tight game of Aquarius Slayer, and I love it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Perspective of Robsy with one of the new BR models. Getting some great shots onto Newbert. Newbert with the heat wave almost kills him. Look at that health bar. So low, but not so low.
Hey man, he has the weapon mod boost, you know. So you know he gets that extra red bar, you know.
That extra red bar is going to be what gets them 3 points ahead, as their red bar is a little bit extra down there at the bottom middle of your screen. That scoreboard counting ever closer. That 50-point mark, which will enable them to claim this victory and tie this series, this championship. These teams, Warriors right now 6-3 for the season. Plastic 7-1.
Oh my god!
What a stellar record
there. Yeah. So yeah, things are looking dicey now for Warriors. That was a great kill, but a great trade out as well. Now we're getting to squeaky bum time here, and it's 45-41. You know, I think at this point you've got to think Plastic have it in them, but the last thing you want is to just get that, like, go chase it a bit too hard. So they're going to need to stay coordinated, get the kills they need, and yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. 48 now.
What great grenade placement that really kind of helped them get 2 kills with basically 1 stone. 49-40. See some shots here between Dysphoria. Newbert's able to take him out. Rubber Ducky top mid grabs the QT. Right beside him, Vanquish. He goes down. Vanquish is one of the last players left currently alive. Newbert with a nade. This might be the last point on the board, but I'm telling you, Warriors are doing a great job staying alive so far. Now they're seeing 2 players here in the utility.
It could end very soon with 2 players coming out of Gen and Meow Doon finding themselves in no man's land. Just has to kind of back off and look for another angle, because he just didn't have the info or the team play to be able to push that at all. He would have just died immediately.
45-49 still yet. Final point of the game, and Vanquish
46.
just fall. Dysphoria just falled again.
47.
Oh my gosh, folks, this is such a close game. I'm trying to make sure I'm have the final kill in the perspective, but there has still not yet been a final kill. A good grenade there from Hamstar. All 3 of these players are playing together.
Now.
One up top mid, 48-49.
48-49.
Bro.
Who's got it?
Bro. Blue team won. We're
Warriors
seeing a situation where Warriors has just done a great job of maintaining this immaculate victory series lead.
Yeah, this game 3 now is a big one. You see, the thing you always want to see when you're on the back foot is an oddball game, because you still have an extra life. You know, like, this is an elim game, right? You know, you have to win this to stay in the game if you're Plastic. So them getting rockets at the start was useful, but unfortunately they're only able to really capitalize it on any kind of hold, as we often see off the rip on an oddball streets game. It takes a little while for you to be able to manipulate yourselves into a kind of good position to get and maintain a hold.
No time yet on the board.
Yeah, CG Theory can confirm it was 48-41.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. We are seeing some initial time being grabbed here. We are moving now into game 3. This could be the 3rd and final match of this series. If Warriors can come through and confirm the same consistency that they have the first 2, let's see what they can do.
Yeah, being very very careful to make sure that he is free there, Robsy, to take some time. Didn't want to do so with the lack of info that they had at that time. Unfortunately, it has led now to Plastic being able to get a bit of time. An okay setup on Ivy. They're very split. They have the backstab coming in, but the problem is that if they realize it, which I think they have, I think Robsy went back up to help in the fight, but Plastic are still all 4 up, so I mean, it's I don't know. It looks like they may have disengaged up there, or they just won, or like they got their 2 kills on left. As we can see, Dysphoria still hanging around tires, and what's got Vanquish just coming up now to see the long way. So yeah, how are you doing now? Pushing up into Ivy. Goes down but takes Vanquish with them. Robsy now, Absolute coming around to the ball. And yeah, it looks like they're able to get it. But the problem is they have 2 players coming in from driveway. 3 now. So seeing that, Newbert starts the rotation. His teammates try and buy him time. And unfortunately now they're getting pushed from trees as well. So that one player there able to basically force the fight. With 3 dead for both now, I believe, as we're following Vanquished versus Robsy. This one's for the ball control, and it comes out in the favor of Vanquish for Team Plastic, who's probably going to put about another at least 10-15 seconds on the board here.
Plastic doing a great job here early on in this oddball match. It's exactly what they need to stay in this series. They need to get this win. In fact, they'll need the next 3 in order to confirm this championship title. Warriors really has pushed them to the final brink, or what could be the final brink. Let's see if they're able to step up and get this win. Right now, Plastic in the lead by almost 30 points. Gonna see exactly how they're able to confirm this oddball victory to stay in this championship title.
Yeah, Robsy's living down there. Meow you doing like textbook stuff there, you know? Robsy lives and Meow is able to pop out with the distraction and get the kill. Like, you know, working well together as a team, and hopefully now with 2 down on each side, they're going to be able to we're going to be able to see maybe an A hold. I do like an A hold. Back A always good. Unfortunately, it's always kind of denied at this kind of level, you know, so I'd be interested to see if they're able to set it up, because often you'll just see setups over and over again at this level because they're just not afforded the possibility of taking it.
Doing a great job right now of milking time right now. Meow you doing. Great teamwork here from Newbert, as well as on the other side on PD. She had, I don't know why I refer to her as she, as a female. Meow you doing maybe little feminine, but regardless. It's they, and I need to be better about using that pronoun. But right now, taking the lead, Meow you doing, claiming that ball for their own, stepping up to the plate, getting that lead for not very long, though. Vanquish right there. All of them go down, and Plastic is able to continue to take that lead and step up to the plate in this oddball match. They need this victory, and it looks like, Delta, that they might be able to get it.
Yeah, and I mean, they've gone for the B-rail kind of hold here at Plastic. And unfortunately, they were just a little too slow to be able to prevent that cafe play. But they were able to then just wrap around, I suppose, instead of taking that fight there. And it looks like they're going to be able to continue this hold momentarily.
Vanquish,
very fast.
Vanquish doing a great job utilizing the sandbox on the map, getting that sentinel beam some heat, letting it dispense its batteries considerably, although I don't see any hot dogs around.
Yeah, nor weenies. So we'll have to get an update on that.
The double there from Hamstar.
3 down now for Warriors.
Dysphoria right now, top slayer in the entire lobby, stepping up to the plate. He is on Plastic. And now you're going to see a lead by over 25 points as Plastic is approaching, only 20 points away from confirming this oddball victory, and they might be able to stay in this series. Still got a little to go,
yeah,
but they might.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it looks like they're definitely going to take this round here. 1 minute left on the clock, a 40-point difference is going to be very hard to overturn, but then again, so is a 48-41 lead, so, you know, gotta say, it's, I'm never going to count out Warriors here, you know. They're starting to score. 56 seconds on the clock, and they've brought it to within 25. So we'll see now if Rubber Ducky's able to get this backstab onto Meow, which he does, and a couple of shots down now onto Robsy, and they're gonna back off, and his teammate is able to collect that kill. Now 2-on-1 here. If they're able to get the double, which it looks like Newbert did, he's able to get the ball into a neutral zone. Unfortunately, not quite far enough away from A, but a lot of pressure being put here on Vanquish, and goes down as a result. But he did buy quite a lot of time, and yeah, Meow just running right into trouble. 30 seconds on the clock, 18 seconds to lead. So yeah, they need to have that ball in a hand here rather quickly, just to kind of, because at the end of the day, right now Plastic can just play Slayer and win. So it's all about Newbert now staying out of trouble as long as they can. And unfortunately, he goes down. There's 8 seconds remaining. Meow is the only one here, it looks like, who can do anything about it. So we're coming up 91, 100. Unfortunately not for Meow. You doing 100 points on the board. 1-0 the lead for Plastic in game 3.
Plastic is hanging on by a thread, but I'm telling you what, they're hanging on really, really tight right now. As that first round,
threaded Plastic.
That first round looked pretty nice. But wow, what a precedent here! All 4 down early on.
Wow.
Second round, and I think maybe Worriers says we're not going to let that happen again.
Absolutely. And with seeing Newbert, if they're able to make that cross, which it looks like they're not, so it's a bit of a raggedy hold at the moment. 20 seconds to go. I don't believe they're going to be able to hold on to this for too long. They're going to have to toss it. So yeah, we're seeing now Rubber Ducky pushing PD, and yeah, Robsy's absolutely surrounded here. He doesn't know that there's one cafe, I believe, unless he's been taken out. And Vanquish lives down on Laundry, finally going down. 2 now on cafe side as Robsy tries to get that ball away, but only as far as tires right now. So this one's very back and forth. Rubber Ducky getting shots in here, but yeah, able to take down Megatron, and yeah, I don't know that they're going to be able to hold just yet. I think Worriers are just in time, but they need to be careful here because they're not in a very strong position to defend this ball.
But Warriors 25 points off the rip here in round 2. Ball goes reset just because it hasn't been touched. We are slaying, trying to control. It's Megatron with 22 kills on the board. It was a situation, I think, earlier in chat where it was actually Megatron who was trying to say he's going to try to get a 50 bomb. Well, I think that was maybe up the ante from 40 from 30, yeah. But it eventually got to 50.
I think there was a 30 was suggested, then 50 was written, but it was a mistype. It was an autocorrect. He actually meant a 40 bomb, which is absolutely possible.
Well, we're halfway there. It just, I guess, if there another 10 kills happens this round, and then Warriors ends up winning this round, we'll go into a game 3. Oddball could be has a potential of being one of the longest game types on Halo. So if it's gonna happen at all, Delta, it's gonna happen here.
Yeah, and I think Plastic have to keep in mind that their backs are against the wall, but they have free hit here, so Warriors just need to make sure that they aren't chasing this too hard, that they maintain their composure, maintain their cohesion as a team, despite the fact that they are within a hair's breadth of being championship winners here today, live on stream.
Tied 25-25. You want to talk about close night and a good night of Halo? You're seeing it right here. Season 8 championships. Well, we call them chumpionships because the winners are chumps. And it is a beer rec league for Halo. So if you're just joining us, thank you all for taking a look and stopping in. We are seeing some of the best Halo that we've seen this season right now, I think, Delta. Some of the events that have transpired in the games that we've been, that I've had a blessing of spectating with you tonight, have been some really, honestly, astonishing situations that I have not
fantastic games.
have not seen
like,
anything
absolutely.
of the like.
Yeah, like flags being both capped and not capped. You know, like just like
Schrodinger's flag.
Schrodinger's flag, man. Yeah. So yeah, and we're seeing here now, Worriers able to kind of neutralize the push for rockets, maybe able to pick it up themselves now. There's only Vanquish who can deny, and he's busy with Meow You Doing, so they should get rockets now. I believe Robsy has them. Unfortunately, he's picked off, and the rockets are still at trees, as is the ball. And Meow You Doing picked out because they were absolutely just surrounded.
Megatron.
Oh, the rockets were picked up by Megatron!
Megatron used the rockets here. He only has one rocket left in tow.
Oh my god!
Able to get the final kill.
How did he sneak away with that?
It was a beautiful execution, and he didn't even use it until he was already above Oscar.
Oh my god, that was fantastic! Great play.
Here with the almost with the slide boost there, he would have gotten a good advantage. Still comes through with the kill and additional. Megatron, one of those forced to be reckoned with, Delta.
Yeah, that was actually, you know, I'm gonna redact what I previously said. I think there's gonna be a 40 bomb here. This guy, what is happening, man? I mean, like, how, with 3 enemy players standing around in trees, you're able to get the rockets and just leave and take out one and then take out a second with the rockets. I mean, that's just some fantastic play.
Well,
so rubber ducky here, playing the ball out, only able to get it to within 5. So these next 2 fights are going to be very important.
I was just thinking, man, Plastic is pretty close to this victory, and they're doing a good job about staying on that ball. And even like right now, you're seeing a situation where Rubber Ducky is just doing a really good job of rotating, staying away from the enemies. His teammates are communicating effectively where the enemies are, and he's just able to avoid that. Unfortunately, gets caught from above, and the ball will go down. Vanquish with the rockets is able to take it out. The ball goes back into the possession.
I don't know that you want to touch
of Plastic.
30 seconds remaining. You want that time to take as much as possible here. So a split push here. Newbert just coming off the spawn screen. They know they have to desperate this one. So if you're Plastic, you want to drop that ball and you want to slay, and that's all you want to do for the next 20 seconds, because these players are gonna have to trickle in, because are off of spawn because there's just no time. And Hamster now playing keep away, getting that ball out to purple. Oh, great shots there from Dysphoria going down. And yeah, it's all about the time here. Meow You Doing getting a touch, but it's just too late as Plastic come out winners of Game 3.
Get started. Hamstar.
All right.
Perspective early on here. Argyle, CTF. This is Game 4. We're in finals, championships, folks. This is the wire, and we are on it.
Yeah. Yeah, getting caught out there. Oh! Able to use the QT, and I think come back relatively quickly. It's Megatron, I believe, has the QT in hand. But 2 down now. And yeah, as I say, 2 down has happened twice here now. In the favor of Plastic, but okay, no, they're able to catch the spawners coming across from Snipes, so things could get a bit spicy here early in this Argyle game.
1 minute in, we're seeing a pretty even footing off the rip with a bit of an advantage on the Plastic side when it comes to the total kills. Rubber Ducky with 3 in his belt, top Slayer in the lobby, only 1 minute in with already 3 kills on. That's a good way to start the match. Hamstar getting caught with his pants down from up top mid. Going to switch to the perspective of Dysphoria here. That sniper about to cause some dysphoria for whoever happens to be their victim.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's definitely a bit dysphoric to inhabit a dead body. I think everyone could agree. I would definitely be quite dysphoric in that situation. Although, in fairness, I probably wouldn't really know much about it. Down goes Vanquish there, and a pull now for Worriers. And at the moment, it just looks like both teams are kind of poking and prodding. Plastic and Worriers now with a pull. Newbert, the only player left alive on Worriers. And yeah, my apologies. It just looks like the flags were the same color for a moment. I wasn't quite sure which side it was on. But it looks like Worriers are able to it's all reset now.
I know why you thought that,
good.
though, because Hamstar really tricked us, I think, because he threw down the flag and then ran away. And then by running away, the enemy team who was there to show up to return their flag was like, okay, where's the enemy that was just carrying this flag? And then Hamstar came back and killed him, and it was like it was a good move. It was a good play. He went far enough away to not even be near the flag, so he reapproached and had perspective. Great shot there from Vanquish. I think we're just seeing some really kind of mind games happen here. This Foria is going to go for this grab.
Yeah, I do think that Plastic have been really the beneficiaries of slaying and positioning, but unfortunately just not quite enough at the right times. But now with I believe Vanquish is running, I don't know that there's much that Worriers can do to prevent this flag cap. Robsy needs to touch the flag, which is part one, but now everyone's watching their flag, and it's going to be difficult for Newbert to get that back. Oh my
Rubber
God,
ducky.
what are they doing? This is
Rubber ducky.
unbelievable. Are they able to get this goal line standing? They are. And Newbert now, with the flag, going off sniper side. Going to be intercepted by Vanquish shortly, but Robsy finds him and is in a battle, gets him, clears it, and now we're seeing Worriers with a very promising run here. Yeah, I think it's all going to be about the cross here. But he gets it. Newbert, straight in. You can't gamble on cross map shots here. You know, you've got to get in a decent position. So, yeah, I mean, great cap there for the side of Worriers. Really's taking a claim for this final.
Megatron's doing a great job about being where he needs to be and where he can be until I say that out loud. Dang.
Yeah,
it's smacked in the back immediately.
Yeah, curse of the commentator. You know, it's all part of the business. But yes, they were, and I think like at 8-3-3, definitely showing out in the slaying department. Nice little play there by, I believe it was Mao Yadu, and just trying to live their life as much as they can with this QT, and yeah, managed to get a trade out of it. I believe it was a 2-for-1 at the end of the day, so in favor of their team. So yeah, quite impressed.
Got 1 point in the pocket right here. Warrior stepping up to the plate, wanting to seal the deal, get this championship title for the Season 8 of the Halo Rec League. Got 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and they will have been able to do exactly that.
Perfect reversal. Excellent play there. Unfortunately picked up by one of the teammates, Armia's teammates. And yeah, now we're just seeing a bit of toing and froing, a bit of kind of pivots here and there, trying to find themselves an isolated fight as much as possible. Here's Megatron getting a kill. Things are 3-3 now, looking very even. Whilst Megatron is in their half, I don't believe it's much of a positioning advantage. It's more about keeping them back there, you know, with as much damage as possible, slowing everything down, allowing his team to get into positions that benefit each other. Oh,
Sniper fell off. I was watching that. I think he did that on purpose.
Oh,
Went
definitely, yeah.
Cuddled with the rail just to make it fall off.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Vanquish came from nowhere. And Robsy sent into the void.
Wow.
Vanquish with a 2-for-1 there. Unfortunately, Maoyudu and they're able to stop them. And, yeah, it's kind of gone back to equilibrium at the moment. But Plastic are pushing. Good stick there onto Dysphoria. But still, even that, with 3 down now for Worriers, there's a decent opportunity for Plastic to get across the map. That being said, I think it's all now down to the overextensions and Maoyudu pulling one out there. And even though Plastic have this QT, I'm not sure that they're going to be able to score this flag right now. I believe it's actually been returned, has it?
It's been returned, yeah.
Oh my god. I was
Not
so
but just a moment. Not but just a moment before you said that. So you weren't off by just nanoseconds.
Yeah.
Now you're doing with a sniper. Tries to go for a little bit of a quick scope there. Did not get that shot, but Smegatron dominating the lobby here in kills. 15 already on the board. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. You see Newbert with the sniper in hand going for the pop and hits it. Does not lock in the kill.
They're just trying to clear the snakes out of their garden before they start moving up here. And yeah, they've gotten Dysphoria down, but the amount of time that Dysphoria has bought for their team to push up now leaves 2 dead on the side of Worriers. And Robsy's stuck at back base here trying to make something happen with this sniper rifle.
Yeah, I think that quantum translocator's off one. Ooh, little quick scope there. That was pretty beautiful.
That was a flick and a half.
Man.
Oh my god. Dude, you see that stuff on bloody CSGO. You don't see that here. My god, what a snipe.
Check us out online. It's at HaloRecLeague.com.
Yeah. Man. Oh.
Oh, man. You see his vision, and he saw it true. It just missed that shot.
Oh my god. That
Almost got stuck. Gee, willikers.
Guys are just going to the top drawer for plays here. Like,
yeah,
no one's,
I mean,
like...
luckily someone threw that nade at him and saved him from having to go to the bathroom.
Right. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure the suit sorts that out for you, right?
I'm sure it would have to, man. What an inconvenience that would be.
God, how many screws are worth it? Oh my god. Right now we're seeing a bit of a stalemate here. 2 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, Yuduin's gonna go down here. And now it's all about the last 2. But that grenade flushing out Vanquish leaves this attack down a player. And with their spawners coming in back base, without that kind of control of opposite sniper side, defense side, like you're unable to force your spawners there, or the enemy spawners there. So yeah, but it looks like Megatron just... Oh, that was their base. My apologies. They're able to clear out everything, and with this... Oh. Smeg.
Hopefully he didn't disconnect.
I think Smeg disconnected.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like that is what happened. Oh,
yeah,
no.
so it'll take a moment for them to recognize here.
Yeah.
If it was like an internet disconnection, you don't really notice until, you know, you see it. They have. So, like, I think it would be a nice little bow at the end of their season to be able to pick up this win.
Robsy.
Oh, Robsy listens!
Grabbing that
There's
cutie.
a brilliant, easy lineup that you can get by looking at the bottom corner of the thrust pad and jumping, and you'll get it 100% of the time.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been trying to spread that around as much as possible, and like it's just a pretty easy layup to always get the QT straight off the rip.
Robsy right toward the end of his QT will finally use it just to get out of the enemy base. And out of his base, rather. He's playing defense. Puts him right back to the middle of the map, and he's able to apply pressure. I think that's great utilization. It wasn't in an active combat, But tactically, he put him where he needed to be on the map.
Yeah, and with no one able to see his jet stream, he was completely unknown. So, you know, yeah, so I think here now we could be coming up to the end. 30 seconds remaining here for Plastic to be able to get their hands on this flag, or it's all over, and we'll have new champions of Master Mixed.
Rubber ducky. Final few seconds.
Yeah, 5 seconds remaining.
There really would be some sort.
Here.
There really would be like.
And I think that's it. I think that's it. I think we have
flags
our
are
winners.
returned. That's it.
Absolutely. And
it says tie on the screen, but